Hello, everyone. We all know we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now, but what we may not realize is that the masks we use to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe are not that effective. They don't block a lot of the microbes that they could, and they also build up a ton of bacteria that ends up in your nose and your lungs. That's why at normalbrands.com, we treat each mask with a special solution that is harmless to humans and deadly to bacteria. Plus, they're great at keeping out most microbes, pollen, dust, as well as pollution. Perfect for all year use. So please stop by Normal Brands today to keep yourself, your family, and other loved ones safe. Peace, thanks, be well.
Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 lies you've been told about women. All right, so 10 lies you've been told about women. So, these are things that you've heard, that you've been told, some things you probably believe, but none of these things on this list are true. It's all lies, right? So, I'm going to go 1 through 10. This is in no order of importance. All right, so we just going to get this popping. All right, so the first lie is a woman needs to get to know you and have an emotional connection in order to have sex with you. Okay? A woman needs to get to know you and have an emotional connection in order to have sex with you. That's a lie. It's not true. See, a lot of guys who are beta males who don't get a lot of sex from women, they'll hear this a lot. They'll hear a girl say, "Oh, I got to get to know you more. You know, I'm not like that." You know, that type of shit, right? See, a woman just needs to be sexually attracted to you to have sex with you. She doesn't need to know you. You understand? She doesn't need to get to know you and have some emotional connection with you in order to have sex with you. See, women, sometimes what'll happen is they will say this and they will act this way. So you might even show this to a woman and she may be like, "Oh, but I need emotional connection," right? But she's had plenty of one night stands. But what happens is that what a woman will do is that she'll trick herself into thinking she knows this guy or thinking she has some sort of emotional connection with this guy. So a woman can meet a guy, talk to the guy for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then she'll rationalize that she got to know him and have some sort of emotional connection with this guy in 30 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? And then she'll have sex with him and then she'll, make that shit happen. So that's number one. That's the first lie that we have on the list. Now, the second lie that we have on the list is women only care about looks. Okay, women only care about looks. So you have a lot of guys who are black pill type of dudes who they just think everything is about looks. Right? They're like, "Oh, she only cares about looks." I was chilling with my girl earlier and we were watching Jimmy Fallon, and she told me that she was like, she would do him. And I'm like, "Really? Jimmy Fallon?" And I'm like, "Why would you do Jimmy Fallon?" You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Oh, he's funny and he's talented." And I'm like, "So that's why you want to do him?" She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, but women are like that. There's other things besides looks that will make a woman attracted to you and make her want to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's a lie that women only care about looks. So that's number 2. Now, the third lie is women don't care about looks at all. The third lie that you've heard is women don't care about looks at all. So sometimes you may hear that women just don't give a fuck about looks and it's, not important at all, right? Which is not true. You understand what I'm saying? So just like, before I was talking about women, it's a lie that women only care about looks. It's also a lie that women don't care about looks at all. You see what I'm saying? So it goes to the whole looks matter, looks don't matter debate, whichever way you go, you're right in both cases. You see what I'm saying? But there are times where, a woman is dealing with a guy and, this guy's looks can turn her on. This guy's looks can make her sexually attracted to him, right? So if you hear that women don't care about a guy's looks at all, that's false, right? So that's number 3. Now, the fourth thing we have on this list is women don't like sex as much as men. Women don't like sex as much as men. Now, again, you hear this a lot from guys who don't have a lot of sex with women. You hear this from guys who aren't really getting it in, on a consistent basis, because you have guys out there who they're trying to get sex from girls, and the girls is giving them the runaround. The girls is acting like they don't want to do it. The girls are giving them, every excuse in the book. She's like, oh, I got to get to know you, all this other stuff. So from that guy's perspective, he's like, well, I guess women don't like sex as much as us. And that becomes his reality. And so you have a lot of guys who aren't getting that much sex, so that becomes their reality too. But it's a lie that women don't like sex as much as men. Women love sex. You understand what I'm saying? They love sex just as much as men. You might find some women who actually like sex more than, certain dudes, right? But the thing is that most guys won't understand that, because most guys aren't the guys that's getting a lot of sex. The guys who are getting a lot of sex, they know how much women like sex. You see what I mean? So it's a lie that women don't like sex as much as men. So that's number 4. Now, the 5th lie you've been told about women is a woman can't pair bond if she's had a lot of sex partners. A woman can't pair bond if she's had a lot of sex partners. Now, we talked about this a million fucking times, but it's just such a funny topic. Guys say, well, if the girl had sex with, more than 3 guys or more than 5 guys, and she's not going to be able to bond with the man, and she's not a good person for marriage. And it was funny, shout out to my dude KZaggin20. I was listening to a video he did earlier. He was talking about how what's so stupid about that argument is that there is actually no scientific evidence that shows that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he was saying, look, on a marriage certificate, it doesn't say, oh, this lady had sex with 10 guys and this lady had sex with 50 guys, for them to even do a damn study to really show how that occurs. You understand? Like, where are they getting this information from? Right? Where are you guys getting this information from? Like, what is the actual study that they did on human beings, on actual women? Because they've had studies done as far as pair bonding with like animals and insects and rodents and all that other shit, I think, right? But there's no actual study of, okay, we took 1,000 women who, was fucking a whole bunch of dudes and they all got married. And now we're seeing, if their marriages last, like where they do that at? You understand? And even if they try to do that, how do you know that the women are, telling the truth or lying? And then how much is too much sex? You understand? It's ridiculous, right? And then also, what are the actual factors in that study that will let you know that the reason that the pair bonding, quote unquote, didn't last was actually because of the sex? You understand what I'm saying? So there's so many variables in that shit where you can't actually get a definite answer. But what's interesting is that there's evidence out there of women who've had a lot of sex partners who have long-lasting relationships, who are pair bonding. So this shit is false when they say a woman can't pair bond if she had a lot of sex partners. You have a lot of porn stars who have a lot of sex partners who are married. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm married to a woman who had a lot of sex partners. Kanye West is married to a woman who had a lot of sex partners. When you go to a swingers party or that type of orgy type of situation, there's a lot of couples there. So those women are having sex with multiple men, but they are married. So okay, guys, come on guys. Anyway, so number 5, a woman can't pair bond if she had a lot of sex partners. That is false. It's a lie. Now, the 6th one, this sort of, I guess, is in the same sort of category, but the 6th lie you've been told about women is Women retain the DNA from every man they've slept with for life. Okay, I know y'all have seen the articles of this shit. That's false. I did a whole live stream about this, I think a week and a half ago or something like that. You guys can check it out. You know, just check my channel. I did a whole live stream where I did research on this. And again, there is no scientific evidence, because they were basically saying like the guy's sperm, you know, is gonna live in her forever and all this other craziness. And there's no scientific evidence that a woman retains DNA from every man that she slept with for life. That's false. You understand what I'm saying? So that's number 6. Number 6 is, you know, the women retain the DNA from every man they've slept with for life. That is false. Number 7, the 7th lie you've been told about women is most women want to be in a long-term monogamous relationship. Now, this one is tricky because, see, women, they'll say they want it, but when it actually comes down to it, most women aren't really interested in that shit. So you could say it's true that they say they want it, but they don't actually, their actions don't show they want it. You understand? Because what happens is a lot of women on the surface, they you know, put up this front that they want that, you know, serious, committed, long-term relationship, because it's sort of like that dream of like, oh, I want to get married to the perfect guy and then it's going to be great. And then, you know, women, they get with a dude and they get bored in the long-term relationship. You have a lot of women out there who are the ones who want to get divorced when they're married. You understand? There's a lot of women actually out there who just aren't even that interested in the whole marriage thing or long-term thing, because they're just out there doing their own thing. Because you have a lot of women who've been in those situations and they're just on some I'm having fun right now type shit, right? So now, of course, there are women out there who want the long-term relationship, who want to be in a monogamous long-term relationship, but it's not as crazy as you may think, meaning like it's not like every chick out there, you know, this is like the go-to thing where you know, it's like this image of these women who just all want a long-term, you know, monogamous relationships and to have a baby and all that other shit. Like, there's a lot of women out there who don't want that shit, and when they do get that shit, they're just like, you know, and when they do get it, even though they say they want it, they realize how much they don't want it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's number 7. Now, the 8th lie you've been told about women is women don't cheat as much as men. Women don't cheat as much as men. Now, see, this is the thing. It's not that women don't cheat as much as men. It's that women have this image of, you know, they're not cheaters. You understand? Because as soon as you think about cheating, it's usually you're thinking about a man cheating. And so most people don't think of women cheating. So because people don't think of women cheating, it's usually harder for them to get caught, because most guys aren't really thinking about their woman cheating. You understand? Like, they don't think that their woman would do that because they don't think that women do it. You understand? And so therefore, you know, most women don't get caught cheating. So then that also perpetuates the idea that women don't cheat. You understand? And they'll think that women don't cheat as much as men. Women cheat as much as men. You understand? They do. Women are cheating all over the goddamn place. Women get attention all the time from men, from all angles and all this other shit. They're cheating. You understand? They're cheating. And so you gotta understand that cheating isn't just sexual intercourse. You understand what I'm saying? A chick could just be at a bar with her friends and she ends up making out with some dude. She just cheated. You understand what I'm saying? And so women get bombarded with so much attention, and you'll have women out there cheating on their men. Now, again, it's not every chick that's going to do this, just like it's not every guy that's going to do that. But you got a lot of women out there who actually cheat, but dudes, they think, or just people in general may think that women don't cheat as much as men. All right, so that's the 8th lie we have on there. Now, the 9th lie you've been told about women is that women can't find a good man. All right, that women can't find a good man. So you hear this all the time. Women are like, oh, there ain't no good men out there. I can't find a good man and all that other shit. That's a lie. See, what happens is women can't find the man they really want to be with to stay with them. That's all that really is about. Right? Because there's a lot of good men out there that these women could be with, but they want that alpha dude who just wants to fucking chuck them. They want that guy to be their man because they're like, oh, I'm so sexy attracted to this guy. I just want him to keep being with me. And I would love if he could do, just like, it would be great if that guy could want to be with me and be a good boyfriend. Right? So they meet these guys that they're really into, but the guy's not really into them. And then they're like, oh, it's so hard to find a good man. No, it's not hard for them to find a good man. There's good men lining up to get with these women. It's hard for them to keep the man they actually want to be with. You see what I'm saying? It's hard for them to keep their first choice. That's what it really boils down to. You understand? Now, the last thing we got on this list, the 10th lie you've been told about women, is that good dick will keep a woman around. Okay? Good dick will keep a woman around, which is false. You understand? See, if you give a chick good dick, right, she'll like it, and some chicks may stick around for a little bit, but that's not going to keep her around, meaning that's not going to keep no woman long term. That's not going to make it to where she's going to just be like, head over heels for you, all over the place for you. It's not just you having good dick. The main thing that'll keep a chick around is if you have her mind, if she's emotionally attached to you, and good dick isn't the end all be all. You understand what I'm saying? So for women, good dick is good, but it's not the thing that's going to necessarily keep them around. I've talked to women who've told me about guys they were like obsessed with, and a lot of these stories ain't have nothing to do with the dick. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them didn't have nothing to do with the dick. In fact, there was one person that I was talking to, and she was telling me that she was really into this dude, and she said the sex was aight. She said it was okay. It wasn't like mind-blowing or anything, but she was really, really feeling this dude. You understand what I'm saying? So good dick isn't necessarily going to keep a chick around. You understand? And a lot of guys believe that, but that's a lie. All right, so that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.